Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Annalise and this is my channel where we get planty with it. So I know I've been doing a lot of plant shopping recently, so I wanted to change it up and do something actually at home, and that is to create a mini succulent garden. I ordered a variety of different succulents. I'm gonna put them together in this adorable planter I have and make a little succulent garden that's gonna sit in my window. I'm really excited about this project because up until maybe a few months ago, I couldn't even keep succulents alive. I don't know why, I found them so difficult for some reason. But now my couple of succulents I have been doing well, so I want to venture out and make an actual little assortment. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then definitely keep on watching. So first up, I got this adorable terrazzo style planter from Amazon. There is a drainage hole in the bottom, and I just think the speckling on it is so beautiful. It is pretty heavy duty, like, I don't really know what material it is, but it's pretty heavy duty. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out. That's part one. And then I got a bunch of different succulents. So first is a succulent I already had, which is my burrow's tail. You can see where I struggled with it because up towards the top, a lot of the little pieces are missing. But I'm gonna try to take this out of this pot. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't fall completely apart, and put it in the succulent garden. Then I got this adorable variegated bear paw. How cute is that? And they're so fuzzy. Each little paw is just so fuzzy. So I'm gonna put that guy in. And then I have a few random succulents I don't know the actual names of, but I'll just show you them real quick. It's a cute little green guy. This one that looks like a pretty common succulent. This tall guy, I love how it's kind of yellowy. This kind of purpley one. And then this green and red one. I don't know if it's gonna be too ambitious to try to fit everything. We're just gonna see what we can fit into the planter and figure it out as we go. So first I wanna take all of these guys out of their containers. I'm gonna be making a mess on the table, but I have my handy dandy dustpan to clean stuff up as I go, so hopefully that doesn't become a problem. How do I wanna do this? I think I'm gonna try to take them out of their pots, or at least of the first few that I'm gonna put in, and just get a sense of how much space their roots are gonna take up so I can see how many I'll be able to fit. So I definitely wanna try to put in the burrow's tail. So, I've had this little guy since October 2020. It's a while. Almost a year. Okay. This is a challenge. How do I take this out? If you've ever had a burrow's tail, you know that these little pieces fall off so easily. It's a little bit hard to take out. Oh, okay, there's one little piece out. I've already had a casualty, but that's okay. Let's try to grab this piece out. I'm kind of using where they're actually already missing fronds to like hold on to the stem. Okay, that came out pretty easily. So ideally I kind of, okay, this is why I have the dustpan at the ready. Is this whole video gonna be me sweeping up soil? Possibly. Oh my god, wait, this is so cute. Attached to this little dirt ball is let me come closer. It's a little piece of succulent that came off the original guy, I guess, and just rooted in the soil and put out a little new growth. So I think I want this guy kind of like hanging over the front so it can still have that cascading effect. So before I start placing them, I'm gonna put a layer of soil in the bottom. I'm just using my regular soil mix because it is already pretty chunky. There's a lot of like well-draining matter in here, like there's perlite, charcoal, orchid bark. So it's already pretty airy, which you want for succulents. It is important to note, and maybe this is why I killed so many succulents when I started, succulents do need more water than cacti. I really was like, oh, you never need to water them, it's so great. But you really do need to water them. Just make sure that you're, paying attention to their signs so you know when to water them so they're not overwatered, which is another problem I probably had. So I basically wait till all my succulents get wrinkly, or you squish the leaves and they feel really squishy, and that means they need water. Okay. Now that we have a base layer of soil, let's get this guy in. Should I spread these guys out or put them near each other? I'll put them next to each other. They're already friends. Okay, there we go. Now, who's next? Well, this is another kind of big one, so I think I'm gonna get this guy out next because it might take up a bit of space. Oh great, it came out almost perfectly. I'm not really gonna disturb anything because I already enough stress to be moving environments, so I don't want to disturb the breeze any more than I have to. Okay, who's next? I guess I should go for the other kind of big one and get that guy's spot maybe in the back here. I wanted to kind of have different levels, not be like all the tall plants in one spot, all the short ones in another. So I'm trying to kind of play with that, and color. Because you know, these all have different shades in them, so I'm trying to kind of change it up. Here is this guy, also came out perfectly. Oh yeah, and I'll link where I got everything that I'm using here in the description. I got these succulents off Etsy. I don't remember the name of the shop, but I'll link it. And then, as I said, I got this planter off Amazon. Okay, I'm liking the energy here. I think this little guy is gonna go kind of up front here. It's gonna be kind of little. You know, I wanted to have a featured moment. Okay. Okay. Try to kind of like move these around a little bit. Okay. Then I think this other tallish one's gonna go on this edge. Ooh, this is great. I'm gonna end up with so many of these little pots, which are like perfect for little propagations, or even as a leca orchid pot kind of thing that you can put in a cash pot. So that's great. Okay. Now, can I fit this last one? I think maybe right in there. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go for it. Go for the gold. I really did not think I was gonna be able to fit all these, so I'm pretty excited. Okay. Don't want to like squish anybody too much. Okay. Wow. Wowza. I think everyone's kind of in. Now, the hard part is going to be to fill soil in all of the crevices. I'm just going to kind of try to add it slowly into places I can see that need. Just broke off some pieces, but I'm going to put them to the side and save them and try to propagate, although I've actually never had success propagating a succulent. But you know what, today may be the first time. I'm just having a little trouble getting this last guy to really stay in, but we should be almost there. And I'm getting a lot of soil on the succulents, but once I like rinse it off and water it when I'm done, a lot of that will come off, so we're fine. I used to try to be so neat when I was like repotting stuff, but I think after a point you realize no matter what, there's going to be dirt everywhere, so might as well embrace it. I'm going to take this over to the sink, rinse it off, give it a thorough watering, and then we'll look at the final product. Okay, so I cleaned up a little bit and watered this guy, and I think it looks great. I'm really liking how it turned out. I love that these are kind of over the front, and then there's some taller pieces in the back, and just how different all the succulents are. And I think the colors work so well together. Hold it up a little bit later. That's so pretty in this little planter. There's a little bit of empty space up in the front here. I don't have another succulent that's small enough, so I think the pieces that fell off that I'm gonna try to propagate, fingers crossed I can get a new succulent and pop it in there down the road. But I don't think it looks weird. I don't think it looks like glaringly empty. Yeah, so this is my succulent garden. I'm gonna put it in my window, and I'll take some footage of what it looks like sitting there, and then hopefully down the road I'll be able to do an update on how wonderfully it's growing. Hopefully I can actually keep these guys alive in a bigger container. So that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I put out 2 planting videos each and every week, and I love doing it, and I hope you guys love watching. Okay, thank you guys so much. Bye!